Hi, I'm Larie, and welcome to your 45-minute tricep pull and core workout. What you're going to need today, dumbbells, whatever you have, grab them. I have a pair of 10s and 20s for reference, but you and I are different, so I want you to find a weight selection that is challenging but manageable for you. We will also need a mat, and you're going to need a long resistance band. Now, it does not have to be anchored to a bench like mine is. This is just for video purposes. If most of these bands come with a door attachment where you can just stick it in the door, so if you have that, use it. If not, just wrap your band around something really sturdy so it won't move on you. Now, we're only going to be using this band for the first block only. So if you don't have a resistance band like this, you could substitute with dumbbells. Just hinge forward, make it light because it is our first round. So here's today's format. We got tri-sets, all right? So we have 6 blocks today. We're going to be doing 3 rounds of each block. The first round, we will perform each exercise for 60 seconds. The second round, we will perform each round for 45 seconds. In that third round, we perform each exercise for 30 seconds. In between the sets, we'll get 15 seconds to recover. After that third round, we'll move on to a new block or some new tri-sets. Now, since there is no transition time between some of the exercises, I want you to look up in this upper hand corner for the upcoming exercise. So with about 15 seconds to go, you're gonna see that demo up here. Once you hear that ding, we've moved on. Now, during the exercise, you're gonna see the current exercise up here. So that's the exercise that we're currently doing. I'll then have the focus and weight selection used as well. Below that, you're gonna have a circle timer. So everything is timed today. So that's the circle timer. Once it winds down to 0 and you hear that ding, we've moved on. And in this bottom hand corner, you're gonna see the current block. So those 3 exercises that we're gonna repeat for 3 rounds. Now, since every exercise is timed today, remember, you and I do not have to go at the same speed ever, especially if it's time. If it's not time, we don't have to go at the same speed. I want you to make quality reps. So just really get that mind-muscle connection. Make sure you're feeling that muscle and we're not overcompensating in other places. So if you don't feel challenged by the end of the first round, that 60-second round, you can always up your weight selection to make it more challenging. And vice versa, if you thought it was too challenging and you had to take some breaks or you lost your form, I want you to drop the weight selection. So everyone's gonna be different with their weight selection. I just want you to find something that is challenging for you while maintaining great form. All right, y'all, today's focus, back, biceps, and core. Grab all your stuff and let's get to work. All right, so our first block does require the use of a band. Now, if you don't have a band, you can do it with light dumbbells in a hinge position, but if you got the band, definitely use it. A couple ways to make it more challenging: A, use a heavier resistance band. B, you can walk it farther away from the anchor point. I want the start, your anchor point, to be quite high. So ideally shoulder level or a little higher. Mine can only go to about shoulder level. From there, kneel it down. I'm gonna start with my right hand first. Right knee is bent, left knee is bent as well, but it's up here. All right, so we have the handle neutral grip. I want you to drive the elbow towards the hip point. So we're really trying to fire up that lat muscle and then bring it back towards that anchor point. So the tempo, we're here for a count, 3, 2, 1 on the eccentric. I want you to squeeze when we bring it back. All right, this begins your workout. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's work. And trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it. I gotta go, running to better times. Go. From my emotions, I'll go, running to better times, 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 to better times. Remember, I was laughing in all the photos that
took. But now it looks like acting, like we were fiction in a book.
We switch sides in 3, 2, and 1. Switch it to the left hand. Right knee goes forward, left is back. Drive your left elbow towards your left hip.
Look to the left, look to the right. Nothing can stop me in the night, like I'm leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I move on. I got it, I gotta go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running to better times, 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 to better times.
Next up, we have face pulls. If you're using that door attachment handle, I want you to grab both handles. But for me, I'm just gonna grab one handle with both hands to save a little bit of time. So flare the elbows out to the side and then bring it back.
Nothing can stop me in the night, like I'm leaving all the bad stuff. Go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times. To better times, to better times, to better times.
Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're starting from the top. This time we have 45 seconds of each exercise. Again, if that didn't feel challenging, we're warm, so you can grab a heavier resistance band, or sometimes if we just walk it a little farther away, that does the trick as well. Let's do it.
Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight. I'm gonna miss your body. You know I can never get it right without you. No, I don't wanna step into the light if I don't get you, shawty. You bring out the sweetness of my life. Oh yeah. Come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Come on and show me that, show me that, show me that you're the one. I move to the left while you move to the right. While you tryna fight, just come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Give me that.
Switch sides in 3, 2, and 1.
Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. First you wanna come around, then you say you're leaving town. Everything is upside down. Oh baby, I love you, yeah. Why you gonna leave when I need you the most? Wherever you go, I'll be there, you know. Don't be a stranger, don't be a ghost, 'cause baby, I love you, yeah. Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight. I'm gonna miss your body. You know I can never get it right.
Face pulls, let's do it.
I don't wanna step into the light if I don't get you, shawty. You bring out the sweetness of my life. Oh yeah. Come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Come on and show me that, show me that, show me that you're the one. I move to the left while you move to the right. While you tryna fight, just come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that.
And recover. All right, 15 seconds. Then we have our 30-second round. After that, we're nice and warm, so we're going to grab our heaviest dumbbell if we can for some neutral grip rows.
I don't feel right when I dance alone. I don't feel
Let's go, 30 seconds.
come home. I miss your body and I love you so. Baby,
Switch sides in 3, 2, and 1.
Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving.
Final round of face pulls in 3, 2, and 1. Flare those elbows out. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, we are done with that band. I'm going to grab my 20s. Now we have a stagger stance neutral grip row. I'm going to use my left hand to brace myself, but you don't have to. Here we go. Left foot forward, right foot back. We drive the right elbow towards the hip, similar to what we just did, just a little differently. All right, so you can place that left hand on your hip, you can place it on a wall, or you can place it in front of you to help brace yourself. We switch sides in 3, 2, and 1.
I'll follow you.
All right, in 10 seconds, we need another dumbbell. We have bicep curls. We'll do the concentric, supinated, eccentric, pronated. I'm gonna stick with 20s, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish this with 20s, but we're gonna try. Here we go. Supinated, hold it, flip it, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Flip it, supinated grip, flip it, 3, 2, 1. Now, if you find that you have to use the lower body to get those dumbbells out, lighten the weight.
I can taste you, words. I can taste you, oh. I can taste you, words. I can taste you, oh. I can taste you, words. I can taste you, oh. I can taste you, words. I can taste you, oh.
Come on, last 3, 2, and 1. Wow, y'all, I'm shocked that I finished that with those. Okay, nice. 10 seconds, and then we do it again, this time 45 seconds. So we should be able to hold on to this weight for the 45-second round. Get into position, and less work. With these rows, I want you to think about, instead of bringing it up, think about taking it back and then up. switch sides in 3, 2, and 1.
I can taste your words. I can taste your I can taste your words. I can taste your
Bicep curls. Grab that other weight. All right, y'all. Grab it, get set, and then we go.
You say all the right things when I'm hurting.
Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, final round, 30 seconds, and then it's on to a new block.
You just have your ways to get me high. You make all my dreams come true.
All right, let's go.
When I'm around you, we could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You give me high. You're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you, 'cause you're the one. Yeah, the one.
We switch sides right now.
You're the one. Yeah, the one. You touch me in a way that makes me shiver. Sometimes I can't believe that you are mine. Love's gonna be beyond my trigger. You kiss me in a way that gets me high. You make
Grab that other weight, and let's do it.
it feels right. Just being around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high. You're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you, 'cause you're the one.
Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, y'all, for this block, I am dropping the weights down to something a little bit lighter, so you can stay with those or go heavier. We start with upright rows.
Yeah, you're the one, babe. Yeah, you're the one.
Let's go. So instead of bringing it directly up, let's take it in a little semicircle. So take it away from the body. That's going to be a little bit more friendly and forgiving on the back of the shoulders.
Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one. 'Cause you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one.
Next up, hammer curl, normal but controlled tempo. Let's go. So we flip the grip and we're just repping it out. Keep the elbows tight to the body. Rest and pause when needed. Take a few deep breaths and then continue to rep it out. Next up, we have rear delt flies. We're going to target the back of the shoulders or upper back. We're going to hinge forward in 3, 2, and 1. So take soft elbows, but from there, keep the elbows locked in place. Instead of taking it to that 3 and 9 o'clock position, take it to about a 4 and 8 position if you're like standing in the middle of the clock. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice. 15-second break, and then we go for a 45-second round. All right, y'all, back to those hybrid upright rows. Let's get it. This is my daughter, Violet. She wants to hang out for a second. We go to hammer curls in 3, 2, and 1. Rear delt flies, hinge forward. Let's target the back of the shoulders. Last 3, 2, and 1. Wow. 15-second rest, 30 seconds of each exercise, 90 seconds of total work, and then we're on to a new block. All right, y'all, let's try to keep that good quality form. I can feel my muscles start to get really fatigued. So if needed, take a break. Take 3 deep breaths right here, and then when you're ready, continue the reps. Hammer curls in 3, 2, and 1. Rear delt flies, final round.
what I say without even speaking. My compass is off, why did I choose you?
Last 3, 2, and 1. Wow. New block, y'all. We have hip hinge pronated rows, and then a supinated row to a curl, followed by that a jump back plank with the dumbbells in hand. I'm gonna start with 20s. I'm feeling feisty today. All right, so hinge forward. Make it a semi-pronated row. So instead of going directly out to the side, take it somewhere in between that neutral and pronated grip. So really targeting the upper portion of your back.
Let me love again.
Let go and let me love. Let go and let me love. Let me love again. Let go and let me love. Let go and let me love. Let me love again.
Wanna let go, I wanna lose you. Fall out of love as you're supposed to. This was a phase that I was a mistake. But I can't move on with something in these days. Let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love.
We go to supinated row to a curl. So go ahead, stay in this position. Flip the grip so the palms face away. From here, drive the elbows towards the hips. Flip the grip back. Do a little deadlift or good morning action. And then we have one curl. So we bring it down. I'm going to give you a different view. Send the hips back. Flip the grip. Supinated. Flip the grip back. Use the glute to drive you up. One curl and then continue. So make this a really slow and controlled exercise.
Let go and let me love. Let me love again. Let me love. Let go and let me love. Let me love again. Let go and let me love. Let go and let me love. Let me love again.
Next up, we have a jump back plank, and then we're gonna add a curl at the top. So I'm gonna show you the full Monty and then an option. So we jump back, high plank, jump it forward, use the lower body, not the back to drive you up there. And then we have a curl. Now the option will be to step it back, step it forward. You're still using the glutes to drive you up, and then one curl. Another option, you could have the dumbbells on an incline like a bench. Do this body weight only. Grab the dumbbells at the top and then add the curl.
I can't just need you when the tides are turning. I cherish every second with you. I've got to hold on to your heart every day of the week, every week of the year. I've got to rewind and restart till you get what you need, till you get all of me. Yeah, you get all of me, baby, I give you all of me. Please take what you want.
Last 3, 2, and 1. Whew, that got my heart rate up a little bit. And if you didn't notice, I will tell you, I had to drop my weight selection after the midway point of the first exercise. So I'm going to stick with my lighter weights. I want you to find a weight selection that's challenging for you. We got 45 seconds, semi-pronated row.
Baby, I give you all of me. Please take what you want from me. All of me. I can't just have you any way I want to, 'cause you deserve it all and much more. I can't just want you when the sky is deep blue. I'm better now than I was before. I've got to hold on to your heart every day of the week, every week of the year. I've got to rewind and
Supinated row to a curl. Go ahead, flip that grip. One row, flip it back, control it up, curl it, and then do it again.
give you all of me. Please take what you want from me. Ooh, ooh, yeah, you get all of me. Baby, I give you all of me. Please take what you want from me. Ooh, ooh, all of me. Ooh, ooh, all of me. Ooh, ooh, all of me. Baby, I give you all of me. Please take what you want from me. Ooh,
Coming up, we have those jump back planks. We'll add a bicep curl at the top. Let's do it.
I've got to hold on to your heart every day of the week, every week of the year. I've got to rewind and restart till you get what you need, till you get all of me. Yeah, you get all of me, baby, I give you all of me. Please take what you want from me. Yeah, you get all of me, baby, I give you all of me. Please take what you want from me.
Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. 15-second break, 30 seconds, and then it's gonna be a lot of combination of back and core. Let's roll.
Like all the others fight and hurt each other. Not us, not us. But we let each other down, 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 down. Yeah, we let each other down, 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 down. But we let each other down, 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 down. Yeah, we let each other down, 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 down. This shouldn't be us. Why can't it be us when we call them? We weren't supposed to be.
Supinated row to a curl. Let's do it.
That we were better than all of the others.
All right, let's do that jump back plank.
Said we would let things come between us. Let love will not be us, not us, not us. But we let each other down, 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 down. Yeah, we let each other down, 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 down. But we let each other down, 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 down. Yeah, we let each other down, 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 down.
Last 3, 2, and 1. Oh, wow. Okay, for the last 2 blocks, all we need is 1 dumbbell. I'm gonna use my light dumbbell. Honestly, I could use 5 and still be a challenge. Coming up, we have a plank pull through. Now we are on your hands, so go ahead, get set up into that high plank position. Widen your stance. We're working on anti-rotation of the hips. Start with the dumbbell to the outside of the left hand. Shift the weight to the left hand. Use the right hand to go underneath the body, grab the dumbbell, place the dumbbell to the right side of the mat, right hand goes down. Shift the weight to the right hand, left hand reaches underneath, grab the dumbbell, place it to the other side, and then find a pace that is challenging for you. What we're working on is keeping your hips level. So if you find yourself doing this, letting the hips go every way, that defeats the purpose. Slow it down and think about keeping the core tight and minimizing any movement in the hips. Your option here, of course, would be to release the knees. Next up, we have a side plank with reach. Doesn't matter what side, because you're gonna do the other side as well. So for me, it's my left. Right foot's gonna come to help stabilize a little bit. Reach the right hand underneath, and then reach it up. Now, if you want to make this more of a challenge, we can add that rear delt fly into it. So don't think about pushing it up. Think about pulling it up using the back of the right shoulder or the right upper back. And of course, your option would be to release that knee down. Like I said, a lighter weight would be just as challenging for me. I'm gonna try to stick with this one though.
Hoping that you'll come up with some words to say. That's not okay.
Last 3, 2, and we're switching sides. Right forearm comes to the mat. First, let's do 1 body weight rep, maybe 2. And then if you want that challenge, Grab the dumbbell, add the fly.
Would you never go back this road? Would you never go back that way? I see you standing in the corner like it's okay. Don't you know that you move with your body? Don't you know that you move with your body? Would you never go back this road? Would you never go back that way? I see you standing in the corner like it's okay. Don't you know that you move with your body? Don't you know that you move with your body?
That's 3, 2, and recover. Wow. Okay, 15 seconds. Then we do that again, 45 seconds.
Think about a word they say. That's how we play.
Plank pull throughs, get set first and then start to move. So wide stance, shoulders stacked over the wrist, engage core, and then start to pull it under. Pull it under and through.
That's how we play. Would you never go back this road? Would you never go back that way? I see you standing in the corner like it's okay. Don't you know that you move with your body? Don't you know that you move with your body? Would you never go back this road? Would you never go back that way? I see you standing in the corner like it's okay. Don't you know that you move with your body?
Side plank reach throughs. Let's do it. If you want to amp it up, then grab that dumbbell, add the fly.
All night long, we got it going, and the dance goes on. We got it going, and I am here, and I'm
Other side in 3, 2, and 1.
all night long. We got it going, and the dance goes on. We got it going, and I am here, and I'm moving my body.
Last 3, 2, and recover. Nice work. All right, final round, 30 seconds, and then we're on our back, y'all. Yes, gotta be easy peasy after this. Plank pull throughs, 30 seconds. Let's go.
Nobody else, nobody else, nobody else.
Side plank reach unders. Let's get it. Other side, one more rep. And let's switch.
Nobody else, nobody else, nobody
one more rep. 3, 2, and 1. Wow, y'all. Okay, now we're just on our back. We're gonna start with a lat pullover with a crunch. Then we have a reverse crunch, then double crunch. I'm gonna just use my tins. So soft elbows here. From here, I want you to use the lats to bring it up. We're gonna add that crunch and then release it back down. Now, so if you were to hinge from the elbows, that's gonna be triceps. So keep the elbows soft, then keep it locked in. Add the crunch. The modification would be to do this without the crunch. So I want you to feel the lats work first, and then about midway, add the upper abs. We go to a reverse crunch in 3, 2, and 1. So you can hold on to that dumbbell, drive the knees towards the chest, and then really control it down. So get that bottom to top engagement. Inhale down, exhale, feel the lower abs drive you up. And if this is uncomfortable, this position, grabbing that dumbbell, feel free to take the hands to the side, or you can use it as a little bit of support for that low back. Y'all, I did say this was, I didn't mean it. This is not easy, this is burning. Now we're going to combine the two moves for a double crunch. So we're adding the lats, upper and lower abs. Inhale on the eccentric, exhale to draw it up. Now if needed, you can get rid of that weight and support the weight of the head with the hands. Last 3, 2, and 1. 15-second recovery. Wow. And then we do a 45-second round. Lat pull over with that crunch. Let's get it. Reverse crunch in 3, 2, and 1. combine the movements in 3, 2, and 1. Last 3, 2, and 1. Wow, my abs are on fire. All right, 30-second round. And then we have a 15-second iso hold at the very end to make it an even 45 seconds. Let's hit that lat pullover with a crunch. Reverse crunch. Let's hit it. Double crunch. This is it. Let's do it. We hold at the top in 3, 2, now hold. I know it is burning. Hold it. One inch higher. Last 3, 2, and release. Wow. Wow. Okay. Good stuff. Okay, let's just take a second to ourselves. We deserve it. And then roll on to one side and then roll on the other till we're on our belly. Okay. Forearms on the ground, heart reaches forward, and just feel a nice gentle stretch in the abdominals and maybe throughout the chest as well. Big deep inhale, go down, and then if you want, you can extend the stretch a little farther. To intensify the stretch even more, you can press through the tops of the feet. Release those knees down. Big deep inhale, look over left shoulder, and exhale, let that right hip just melt. Inhale back to center, look over right shoulder, let the left hip melt. Inhale back to center and then come to a quadruped or tabletop position. Keep the hips stacked over the knees and then walk the hands forward when you can walk them no more. Let the head rest on the mat for puppy pose, feeling a nice intense stretch along the lats. Now, if you wanted to intensify the stretch, you can bring your hands to a bench or some sort of incline to intensify it. Can't think of another word. And y'all, my lats are shaking right now. Yeah, that's happening. And when you're ready, walk the hands in. We're gonna add just a little side body stretch with reach, and we're gonna come into a runner's lunge to do that. So left foot goes forward, keep a neutral low back, big deep inhale, exhale, bring it forward, squeeze that right glute. So we're getting a little hip flexor love too. And then bring that right arm up and over. Inhale back to center and exhale, switch sides. Inhale, neutral, back squeeze left glute, bring it forward, and then exhale, add the left arm up and over. All right, y'all, come to a seated position, or you can stand up, whichever you prefer. Inhale, arms reach up. As you exhale, take a little twist to one side. Inhale back up, exhale, twist to the other. Inhale up, take the arms apart, look up, and let's do that again. Inhale, reach up, little back bend, and exhale, open. Y'all, great work today. Let me know how you like this format, because it takes forever for me to edit this. I do love it. Man, I'm shaking now. Hey, Miss Violet. So let me know if you like this format. It is my fourth video like this. I have a push workout like this, a glute and lower, and I have a cardio one like this. So let me know if you like this format. Let me know how you did below. As long as you tried your best, y'all, that's all that matters, right? Of course, your love and support means the world to me, so thank you so much. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on IG. Tag me in your posts and stories at Larie Midkiff. I have a Fit by Larie Facebook page, and group, which we will post more on that, right? I'll let Violet take over my social media because I suck at it, honestly. All right, y'all. Let me know how you did in the comments below. And most importantly, have an amazing rest of the day. You rock. Found it? I love you.